on his chest, palms on the cash, talking about honor while he's skimming from the stash. Preaching comply as he breaks his own law. Badge on his chest, palms on the cash, talking about honor while he's skimming from the stash. Preaching comply as he breaks his own law. Judge in the chamber, Bible on the shelf, speaks about truth while he's lying to himself. Smiles on the spotlight, justice in quotes, sends his kids while he's fixing his votes. Hiding in plain sight, hypocrite hands in the dark of the night. All that talk about order and pride. Now the mask come off, nothing left to hide. We see the deals, we see the spin. You can't wash off the dirt on your skin. The whole town's watching as your alibis drop. Hypocrite cops, crooked courts getting caught. What a good ticket for the poor, handshake for the rich, same crime, different time, courtroom glitch, heard the gavel fall like a sales bell ring, price on freedom, that's a terrible thing. Screens start rolling, some pressing, same old story, but this time it trends. Whispers in the hallway, names in the feed, secret you bear, growing roots like a weed. Hiding in plain sight, hypocrite hands in the dark of the night. All that talk about order and pride. Now the mask come off, nothing left to hide. We see the deals, we see the spin. You can't wash off the dirt on your skin. The whole town's watching as your alibis drop. Hypocrite cops, crooked courts getting caught. Yeah, you can swear on the stand, you can swear on your flag, but the truth doesn't bend for a robe or a badge. When the lies hit the light, they crack, they rot. You built that tower, now watch it drop, watch it drop, watch it drop, watch it drop.
Sticking it to him like a tarantula, dropping over top of Canada or South Africa. This is gargantuan when I gotta go and hit him up in the scapula. With a spatula, I keep it darker than Dracula. Attacking it, taking it to your trachea, better flee the area. Or some nefarious American may bury you under a barrier in a secluded area. After shooting you with a Behringer and impairing you, do what I gotta do, and I gotta go hit him up in the medulla. I ain't gonna get a pro rata, I'm gonna take a mockery of the odd. I gotta be going and ripping them and gonna end up remembering, taking a break, up on my legs on the ottoman, wrapping this up like taffeta, like I'm quicker than the ottoman. They're out here to get all of your cheddar, even on Ramadan, and even the veteran medicine. So I was sent into the Temple of Solomon. They even took the Excedrin and pseudoephedrine, and I'm ready to level them for meddling. I'm not buying whatever they're peddling, what acting devilish and relishing and embellishing, being hellish and being selfish and being jealous. But I gotta be going and doing them all over the fella whenever I put them up in the shredder. I gotta put them up in the whirlwind and having them swirling and twirling and hurling, having them feeling it for they double dealing and stealing, and it'll be unappealing when I send them through the ceiling. They will be forever weathered and under the weather like Mayweather. Whether they know it or not, I can never get the illness stop with these militant thoughts. I just happen to be the illest, killing it, drilling it. You know I gotta go and hit them with a stamina on camera and leave them inanimate and having them in famine for demanding and going and underhanding. I'm having them examined for having Havana syndrome, and then I will simply say the medicine of the Sahara with sand and the schlera, having them suffering the second something for staring. I will be impairing and I'm rising and they're despising, and that's why they're synthesizing. But I'm surmising it'll be surprising when I'm having a meeting, their demise and revealing every one of their lies. And specialists with the temperament, taking the tenets and then taking them into their tenements and reading the testaments and teach them the tenets so they can fight the system of senselessness that seems to be endless with an endlessness. The delegates are delicate, I will turn their skeletons into gelatin in the form of a pelican and melt through the melanin. For the insult to my intelligence, it will be irrelevant. They have no evidence of anything but my preeminence, casting up their presentments for being pretentious with a pretentiousness, trying to have you affixed on unpleasantness, asphyxiate their essences and leave them directionless for being contentious with a contentiousness. These pitiful perfectionists, they are not a president for their neglectfulness and gross negligence. They will face carcinogenesis. I will never relent like a mystician's apprentice and apprentice. Nevertheless, never reaching that and transcend dimensions and dimensions until they get the impression and get to stressing and second guessing, teleporting them to Memphis, cleaning them up like a dentist, raining them upon the parade like Dennis the Menace. When I send them to Venice, what I said is momentous. So my goodness and my madness and my momentum is endless. When I issue the sentence, it'll have them seeking for repentance after playing them like a game of tennis. The lemons and the Legos are legless allegedly, so the legend says, and so I'm leaving them with an impediment to the detriment, with no medicants for the treason, with the relentless recklessness and making it credulous for the decadence and worshipping an edifice of malevolence while I'm gathering the evidence, having them slithering like Severus, attacking accurate as Legolas and being an error into the head through the megalith. Is excellence with an eminence, with an elegance, with these elements, with an eloquence, placing an emphasis to emphasize my estimates of the excellence and excrements, having them fleeing like Exodus, quite the menace. This the genesis when I send this pestilence into that which will be nebulous, with the negligence flying off into the sunset like a Pegasus, having them swinging like they pendulums for the petulance, when I'm taking precedence and the petulance of regiments and registrants, leaving them in remnants, for they did not fulfill the requisites and prerequisites they need to bring me something that is resonant, so I can perform my resonance measurements and not be so restless, full of restlessness. It'll be impressive when I get the gizzard. I will place them within the middle of a whirlwind in the winter like a blizzard, and then scissor them into snippets like a skizzer until they were whipping whippets, ripping and rips and sitting, subbing the rippets and switching their liquids until they were whipping whippets, ripping and rips and sitting, sipping the rippets and switching their liquids.
talking about honor while he's skimming from the stash. Preaching comply as he breaks his own law. Body came off when he's breaking your jaw. Judge in the chamber, Bible on the shelf. Speaks about truth while he's lying to himself. Smiles in the spotlight, justice in quotes. Sentences kids while he's fixing his vote. Hiding in plain sight, hypocrite hands in the dark of the night. All that talk about wearing pride and the mask come off, nothing left to hide. We see the deals, we see the spin. You can't wash off the dirt on your skin. Whole town's watching as your alibis drop. Hypocrite cops, crooked courts getting caught. Ticket for the poor, handshake for the rich. Same crime, different time, courtroom glitch. Heard the gavel fall like a sales bell ring. Price on freedom, that's a terrible thing. Screen star rolling, someone press in. Same old story, but this time it's trends. Whispers in the hallway, names in the feed. A secret you bury, growing roots like a weed. Hiding in plain sight, hypocrite hands in the dark. With their hands up in the not great, just look at the cliff. They just whisper the hobby with feet, scan the page. And it's 6 walks, see up in the flag. But the truth doesn't bend for a robe or a badge. When the lies at the light, they crack, they rot. You built that tower, now watch it drop. Drop, watch it drop, 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 drop. Sight. Hypocrite hands in the dark of the night. All that talk about order and pride. Now the mask come off, never left to hide. We see the deals, we see the spin. You can't wash off that dirt on your skin. Hotel towns when as your alibis drop. Hypocrite cops, crooked courts getting caught. Yeah. You can swear on the stand, you can swear on your flag, but the truth doesn't bend for a robe or a badge. When the lies hit the light, they crack, they rot. You built that tower, now watch it drop. Watch it drop.
Yeah.
Watch it drop. Watch it drop.
Cause the lyrical hypocrites shit here like cynics and feeders. Could be Mexican, sadistic, masochistic. They asked for this catastrophe for being blasphemous and treacherous, lecherous and rich and lecherous. And they are impetuous, insidious and disingenuous. I'm here to facilitate the severance with the reverence and send them to their destiny like Severus. Check the reference, I'm too dexterous with the temperance, giving them no deference. Having and having no difference, though this is incredulous. Having them having hydrocephalus, a bunch of degenerates trying to threaten us until they get hit with a double-decker bus to try and discredit that. Surely you jest, I am forever blessed and leaving those guests until they second guess. Nevertheless, I will put them to the test when I hit them from the darkness at their apartment with Expelliarmus and armaments for making them target. Even with the aim of Artemis, but trying to murder a martyrus, they will get tossed into the dark abyss. Something is amiss, but I will make it clear as crystal and visceral. Master of the metaphysical, remaining invisible to these individuals with a residual visual, so they can skip the rituals. These are criminals that are punishable as a principle for thinking they were invincible. It was pitiful to have to put them in a pit to get bitten by 6 pit bulls for being imbeciles, which is impermissible. These insidious incels are infidels. I'm here to excel at sending them to hell on earth and sticking them in cells for collecting incel. I send a missile for the dismissal. You gotta be risen me. I will keep them in misery with an efficiency, and it will be sizzling when I'm blowing the whistle on it. Swindling, they are just a facsimile of the artificial, so they're not even original. They're not even judicial. Furthermore, not even official. So this is also prejudicial, and this isn't just a civil matter. So they better be holding their bladder and get rid of the chitter chatter before I get out the cloak and dagger, tap into the tapestry of rapping and combat them with the cataract. My fist in their face will be like when magnets took psycho in the trash. It's too packed at having them backflip like acrobatics, and then breaking their back, fill them with apprehension when they fenced in for sentencing, stenciled in pencil. Not to mention that the dentist is standing in the entrance. I stand in a stance, enhanced the warrior. I am primordial, morbidly orbiting these mortals and sending them through portals for being immoral, flexing this misdirection, and then change their complexion when I'm flexing to sin over their jurisdiction like an affection of some sort of exorcism. I leave them in a schism. I hit all I can take of the scheme of this regime is totally totalitarian. Do I look like a Batarian? Look, it is imperative that you not label me a terrorist, or I will smack them back with impacts like nothing. When I'm striking like lightning, it'll be quite exciting and fighting when my grip on these forcing these criminals is tightening, copping up at their lobby like an oddity, auditing like an anomaly. They will not be stopping me even with a SWAT team. Even them frozen as Snowden like Edward Snowden. Doctor don't compending them with Penningham with the compendium, looming over them in their bedroom and then harpooning them. Reader is imminent in my immediate vicinity. For any enemy, I will end them with an infinite energy. It's like these courts are trying to kill me like Kennedy, just for providing a remedy from these kidnappers. I demoralize them mentally. I'm heated, it's incentive as a preventative measure at my leisure, like an ascendant searching for his descendant, who definitely isn't a defendant or a dependent, but is independent from the House and the Senate. And it's for violating my 4th Amendment right to be secure against unreasonable searches and seizures. You geezers, I won't have you coughing, you wheezing, deceiving. For deceiving, you will be receiving a beating with receipts and cleats. They already does. I'm an alien, so take me to your leaders when I'm in a hurry and I'm in a fury. They're going to need to be hurrying before they meet a flurry of short, and shortly they rule out dinner